I think it's your 5th game in 15 days. How's the squad bearing up?
Yeah, bearing up well, because it's been a challenging period, particularly the week of Leeds, Ipswich and QPR. And we probably felt that a bit against QPR in the first half performance particularly, but we've come through it well, and we've got some players now that have been maybe not starting so much or coming back fit, or adding extra competition to the squad as a whole. You know, we trained yesterday partly together as a group, and then partly the players that hadn't played at QPR. And then you're seeing, you know, Bidders is training, Efron's training, Joel's training, Norman's training. You know, the squad's getting stronger, just to name a few. So hopefully that can help us, and we're in a decent spot as it stands.
And I think you got a couple of big weeks without a game, so you're able to sort of say to the players, look, get through this one, and then it's a little easier.
It's nice to get to that period for us, you know, to keep prepping for games and keep recovering is a certain challenge. And then do we want to keep improving? Have we been here a short time in terms of the staff to do the work? So next week gives us a bit of a bulk of work into Preston and into Oxford. And it changes the recovery elements, which is good. We can do more work on the training ground, which hopefully will help us.
And it is 5 wins out of 6 of the Championship, so you've got that sort of forward movement.
As it stands, yeah, which is a positive. You must feed off that, because it's a thing. There'll be moments when you're not in that period. So it's good that, but also good to keep check and understand we're going to a team that are above us in the table this weekend for a reason. So we have to go clean slate a bit again, remember the good things we're doing, understand the things we can improve. Because looking back at our game against Sheffield Wednesday, which we won in the Cup, I watched it back obviously this week, and we can improve big parts of our game. So it's up to us to keep going with that in mind.
Similar in a way to QPR, in that you and Sheffield Wednesday have had a similar path as you have with QPR. You've both sort of climbed the table and are now within touching distance of the top 6. So do you expect there to be much between the two teams?
No, I don't, because the table is normally a bit of a reality at this point after this many games of the season. We've managed to move up the table ourselves, but we have to understand that when people get excited about the playoffs, the evening of QPR, when you take a breath and you look at the table, so are many teams. They're all around us. So it's really important that we stay very focused and understand the challenges of every game. When you look at the fixture list, nothing's easy. It's every game has to be absolutely prepped for and delivered from our point of view. That's what it is.
There's a familiarity between the two teams. I think this is the 7th meeting in about 14 months, so you know each other well.
Yep, yeah, I think it was quite, a competitive nature last year for different reasons, the game. And we just have to respect them. They've got a good coach. They have some different approaches to games. They can change tactically. Good players. I've felt the physical nature of their team when we played them at the CBS in the Cup. You know, they're an athletic team that can do many things. So, we do know them, but again, it will just be, can we be at our best to try and win the game?
Yeah, because obviously the league game before your time, but their late winner and their manager running up the touchline and punching the air and celebrating with their fans, it's one that mustn't have been fun to watch from your players' point of view.
No, but football, it's the beauty of football, isn't it? You see it in the week in the Premier League that these things happen. I think we sort of enjoy that nature part of the game at times, as long as it stays on the right side of respect. And if you use it as motivation going forward, then fine. So that's what football's all about. 3,000
away tickets sold. That's an incredible following, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, our fans, as I say again, at QPR the other night, to turn out, the 3rd home game in a week. I always respect the fact that people have to work and come to games and pay for games and bring people and all those things, and then to travel as they do, as they've travelled since I've been here and travelled a long time before I've been here, and with that support, makes you proud to represent the club. And as myself and as the players, we should use that as a motivation. 3,000 people travel to watch you, then you want to deliver for them.
For Mason Clark, came off the bench midweek. I mean, how close is he to being able to start?
Yeah, he's close. It was really good for him to play those minutes. It's exactly what he needed, that sort of 20 minutes of the game to feel his way in. He looked sharp in moments, but we obviously have to understand he's been out for some weeks, so it will be, basically it's a choice for me now, really, in terms of exactly where he's at and exactly where the team fits around him.
Once he's back, though, does that give you a bit of thinking to do in terms of formation? Because obviously adjusted it a bit because of his and others' absences.
Yeah, a little bit, because individually he gives us something a bit different to what we've been working without him. But we've seen the results we've had without him with a different shape. So that's for me and us to work out what feels better for us. A bit of flexibility and variation, it can be a positive thing for us as long as we stick to our principles of how we want to play. But yeah, it gives us different options for sure.
Will it feel like a risk if you go back to a back four rather than the back three that you're playing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the risk of it the other night against QPR, changing to back four in the game, helped us get momentum in the game back. So there's always positives and negatives to formations, and you understand the more you play them, the back five can be really solid and good some days. Other times it can get you pinned back when you don't want to be pinned back. So more than that, it's getting the details right within the system that you're playing to try and make them as effective as you can. And
how's your right? We've seen pictures of him on the grass.
Yeah, I saw those pictures. So it's early days. So when I saw them, I was like, "Don't get too excited, everybody." He's back on the pitch with us. He's taking part in training and coming out of parts of training to get fitness. It's been a relatively long time out now. So it's important that we get him right and ready and firing to come back in. So it's great to have him back in the mix. And even taking part in warm-up and boxes and little possessions and then going out to work. It's just great feeling to have him back, because I understand, without having worked with him specifically, the important player that he is that we've been missing.
So, Ellis, are you enjoying it at the moment?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. We're in a good team spirit at the minute, so yeah, getting the results, so we just need to keep it going.
And how's the body shaping up? Because I think this will be the fifth game in 15 days.
Yeah, the body feels all right. We just need to recover well between the games. We know sometimes it's a quick turnaround. So yeah, everyone's recovering, and yeah, we feel good.
And in terms of your form, obviously a new manager comes in, and that can create uncertainty. You knew Frank from before, so has that been good for you?
Yeah, it's been good working with him again. Like you said, when he comes in, everyone's kind of wants to showcase what they're all about, and then he needs to get to know the players. So yeah, the past few weeks, I feel like the team's really clicked, and we've had some good performances, good results. So we just have to keep that going.
And what's the manager done with you? What's he said to you? What's he worked on with you?
He just said to me, well, at the time I wasn't really scoring that many goals, so he just said, look, just do the other stuff, keep holding the ball up, winning the duels, working hard, and the goals will come. And I just listened and just done all them stuff, and yeah, hopefully the goals come with it, because I got a couple off the back of that, so I just need to keep going really.
But you've been here before, because last season it took you a while to get going in terms of scoring.
Yeah, it's a similar story really. Took me a bit of time to get going, and then I picked up towards the back end of the season. So yeah, it's a bit similar this year. Kind of a slow start for me, but yeah, I just need to kick on now. There's plenty of games left, but the main thing is that we're winning as a team. So yeah, as long as the team's winning, that's all that matters really.
The other night, you were denied a goal by a really good save. You must have thought that was in, did you?
Yeah, I watched it back. It was a good save. Just more instinct than anything. Grimes had a shot, and I just followed in for the rebound. And to be fair to him, he got up quick and parried it away. So yeah, on another day it goes in, but yeah, the other night it didn't. So I just need to keep going.
You don't mind if the centre half gets the winning goal in the last minute?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who scores as long as we get the 3 points, which was the main thing on Tuesday. So yeah, it's a team game, isn't it? So whoever scores, we're delighted for them, and Bobby stepped up late on Tuesday, so it was a massive 3 points for us.
You mentioned Matt Grimes. What's he sort of added to the squad? Has he been good on the training ground?
Yeah, he's been very good on the training ground. We all know what he's capable of doing, and we know his ability. And he, from my experience, he likes to control the midfield, find a pass, just keep the ball ticking over. So he's done that so far. Obviously, he's only been here a few weeks, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come from him in the future.
Because there's a lot of excitement from fans about that signing. Does that reflect in the squad as well? Do you get excited when you sign a player like that?
Yeah, I mean, we just want to keep improving our squad, and we know he was a quality player for Swansea. So yeah, we know he's going to be a great addition with his ability. Just to control that midfield, find a pass, keep it moving. And yeah, we know he's going to be a great success here. So yeah, we're delighted that he's here, and we just look forward to seeing more of him.
And Sheffield Wednesday next. You played them a lot in the last couple of years. You know plenty about them.
Yeah, we played them a lot, a few in the cup. So yeah, we know they're doing well, aren't they, at the minute? So we know it's going to be a tough game. They're kind of looking upwards as well. We're on similar points, so yeah, it's going to be a big game. We know it's tough going to their place, so yeah, we're looking forward to it. And yeah, we know it's going to be a good game.
Because I guess when you play a team so often, must be little feuds, little rivalries must build up. Are there some of those hanging over?
It's just like another game, really. I know we played them a lot. Yeah, it's going to be a good test. Because we've played each other that many times, we kind of know all the players, stuff like that, everyone's attributes. So yeah, tomorrow we have to go there and aim to get the 3 points. And yeah, the lads have prepared. We've recovered from the game on Tuesday, so we're all ready to go there.
And you'll have over 3,000 fans there. That'll be a big boost. Yeah,
massive boost. We know every away game, the fans, they always fill out the allocation. So yeah, they're great. They're amazing. So yeah, we look forward to seeing them there, supporting us as always. So yeah, it's nice.